off, you sloppy. They call him.
My name is Crazy Rhino, and I am a certified gimmick stealer and a bona fide dummy, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is the Bagel Club, and it's over 7 episodes long, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest podcast on YouTube. How you doing? Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of the Bagel Club. I'm your host, as always, Crazy Rhino, and joining me, as always, is the Kevin Owens to my Chris Jericho. It's the Fabulous Mueller.
Hello.
And
why am I the Kevin Owens? You look way more than like Kevin Owens than I do.
I don't know.
And then again, I would be the champion, so that's actually good.
Exactly. Just drink it in, man. I want the scarf.
Okay, I'll drink, man.
I just wanted the scarf, alright?
Okay. That's actually a fair point.
Yes. Anyways, it's time to talk about wrestling. Because we got a lot of stuff to cover this week.
Yep, quite a lot of stuff.
Starting with the first brand exclusive pay-per-view in this new era.
Yeah. Yep.
It's Backlash.
Yeah.
And damn, the show was good.
It was a good show. A really good show.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, yeah. We had 6 matches on the card.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 7th one on the pre-show.
Because we gotta have a pre-show match.
In a little backstage segment with Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews and Daniel Bryan, he announced that Baron Corbin will face Apollo Crews on the pre-show. Yeah.
Yay. Turns out it was actually a good match.
It was a good match, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, the guys that watch NXT will know that they already had a pretty good match at TakeOver London last year.
Yes.
That was quite a ways back,
Mm-hmm.
though. But this time they had another pretty good match.
Mm-hmm.
Was about 10 minutes long. Nothing too overly long or not too short.
Mm-hmm.
And Baron Corbin picked up the win with the end of days.
Surprisingly.
No.
Well, everyone
not
kind
surprising
of
to me.
expected Apollo to win this.
No.
To build...
I had Baron Corbin on my predictions.
Listen, almost everyone expected Apollo to win this.
Emil also expected Baron Corbin
Emil
to
doesn't
win.
matter. He might be the
just
champion
saying.
of the Bagel Club, but he doesn't matter.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyways, Corbin won.
Yes.
The end.
Of days. Yes. This finish. Sorry. Yeah. Moving on to the
main
actual
show.
show. I think. Yeah. We actually started with the women's match.
Mm-hmm. Which was interesting, but hey,
Yeah.
it was good.
Well, technically we did start the pay-per-view with Shane and Daniel Bryan in the ring.
But that was more of like a hype promo, if anything.
Yeah. It was not long, so I didn't mind it.
Mm-hmm. You're like, hey,
Wait,
it's
we start-
Backlash, SmackDown, yeah, we're gonna crown new champions.
Yay! Anyways, the 6-pack challenge started, all the women make the entrance. First thing, slightly noticing, Alexa Bliss has a new look.
Mm-hmm.
She's now Harley Quinn, pretty much.
Yeah. Alexa Quinn, Harley Bliss, not sure which one sounds better.
I think it fits her pretty well.
Yeah.
So, excited for it.
Looks great. I mean, I really like Alexa Bliss anyways, so, you know, this just adds to it.
Yep. Exactly. Anyways, speaking of Alexa Bliss, she was the first one eliminated.
Damn.
And a pretty cool spot.
Mhm.
It was a powerbomb blockbuster tag team combo by Naomi and Natalia.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty much a given that she wouldn't get up from that
Yeah,
one.
that was a pretty brutal hit.
Anyways, well, that was like 10 minutes into the match, so we had a long time until the first elimination happened, but then it was kind of rapid fire eliminations. because not shortly after, Natalia locked Naomi in the sharpshooter to tap her out.
Mm-hmm.
Then Nikki Bella came in, hit the TKO on Natalia, pinned her, and then Carmella rolled up Nikki Bella for the pin. So we were already down to 2.
Yeah.
Carmella and Becky Lynch. Surprisingly,
Mm-hmm.
nobody thought Carmella would last that long.
No, I thought she was going to be the first elimination, either her or Natalia.
I thought either her or Alexa. Well, yeah, it was Alexa in
Of
the
course,
end.
I predicted my final 2 to be Becky and Alexa. So, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, then Nikki Bella was eliminated. She didn't want to leave the ring first, and Carmella was pushing her away, to which Nikki Bella then slapped Carmella, which kind of made her go a little bit crazy.
A little bit.
She was like going nuts with slaps on Becky, and
Yeah.
kind of turning up to 11.
Mm-hmm. She went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yep, hit a couple of moves on Becky, then took a bit too much time, tried to pick her up, but Becky locked in the disarmer, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Carmella tapped first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It's Becky Balboa, baby.
The pun-spitting, ass-kicking, disarming, heartwarming Becky Lynch, queen of puns and whatever. We were all pretty much fucking happy.
Yes, we were ecstatic. Because, hey, our favorite one.
Our SmackDown favorite, yes.
Yes.
Of course, chance of "you deserve it." A little interview afterwards.
Mhm.
She couldn't really find any words, so
It was
Yeah, that was
fantastic. Great way to
Just
start
an
the show with a
emotional-
massive feel-good moment.
So then we move onward to a backstage segment
Mhm.
in which Wyatt attacks Randy Orton with a door on the leg, and he injures him.
Yeah.
Of course, before the show there were rumors that Randy Orton was injured and he couldn't compete, and well, that was confirmed. But they
Yeah.
did a nice. They
They
did
wrote it off
something
in a good way. Like
Yeah,
they added
yeah,
it to the story.
good around.
Instead of being like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, by the way, Randall has a concussion still.
Yep. But they went this way. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, use it for a story rather than just brush it off.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
cute.
Then we went on to the semi-final. Well,
The
technically,
semi-final take
it's-
2.
it's not a semi-final. It's the second chance match
Yeah.
for the tag team tournament.
Best loser.
With Usos versus the Hype Bros. I have nothing really much to say about this match.
Usos won.
Just
Pretty sure
Usos won.
no one expected
They-
Hype Bros to win this.
They worked the leg of Zack Ryder. Did
Mhm.
like they pretty much copied the Revival here.
Yeah. They actually won with a submission as
The
well.
submission move, yeah.
After working the leg.
Working a leg, then
Because, hey, they're heels now. They can't be all the
Yeah.
high-flying, Uso! Ooh.
they still had the face Titantron though.
Yeah. Need to work on
They
that.
play hard in the paint while they were not wearing any paint.
Hard in the black paint.
Or in the no paint.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah, Usos win. No surprise here.
Mm-hmm. Still
And
solid
we had
match.
our next title match
Hmm?
for the Intercontinental Championship. Miz versus Dolph Ziggler.
And this was easily the most surprising match. And probably the
Yes.
best match of the night.
Probably, yeah.
Holy crap, this was good.
It's a really good match. I would even say that was Miz's best match to date.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And it continued his, I guess, ongoing feud with Daniel Bryan. Oh.
Yep. And, well, the match started with a little nod to CM Punk's UFC
Mhm.
debut. Because he kind of lost in 2 minutes. and they were making
Yeah.
a bit of fun of it. But you know, wins. It's just the stuff.
It's
he
Meek
likes.
Mahan. What do you expect?
And
Also, I have food now. Yay.
yay.
Anyways.
Yeah. A lot of good technical stuff. I
But
think
like
was
I was
it Adam
going to
Lumpy?
say before I got a little interrupted by the food arrival, Miz and Bryan feud continued. For the match, Miz, demanded that his contract be reworked. And during the match, he actually
he
did some
kinda mocked Bryan.
Yeah, he mocked Daniel Bryan.
He did the drop kicks in the corner, did a little yes chant.
He even did a surfboard
Mhm.
submission.
Just
Just really,
copying him
really
a
good
bit.
heel work.
getting under his skin. Speaking of really good heel work, the ending.
Yeah.
Yes, Maurice kind of sprayed Dolph Ziggler with pepper spray while the ref didn't look,
Yep.
and that led to the skull-crushing finale and the win.
The never-ending Intercontinental
The
Championship World Tour continues.
Yeah, never-ending Intercontinental Championship World Tour.
Trying
Which
to
day
remember
is it?
what it was
Right
called.
now, I don't know which day is it
I
at this
don't
time.
either.
Something
Yeah.
something 160.
But this was a really, really good match. There's definitely been
That's how
a
you make-
fire sparked under the Miz, and Ziggler. Well, he did things he should have done at SummerSlam, but didn't.
This is the thing here. Ziggler actually looked good in this match,
Yeah,
which he didn't at SummerSlam.
Ziggler looked really good.
So more of that stuff, please.
Yeah, I want
it seems
more.
it's maybe they'll have another match at No Mercy. We'll see, because SmackDown doesn't really have a mid card, so there's not a lot of people to challenge for the IC title.
Yeah. Plus, who the hell would have thought that Miz would be over in this way or at all in 2016?
There were "Let's Go Miz" chants.
Yeah.
Let's Go Miz chants. That's something we've never heard before. Never.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Miz is is a true heel anymore, because now he actually has support.
He's still a true heel, but yeah, now he actually gets some support. Because he's not just an asshole heel that never does anything particularly interesting. He does interesting stuff, and people appreciate it because they like it.
Yeah.
Anyways, really good match. Probably the match of the night. Yeah. So, nothing bad to say about this.
At all. Nope.
Was nearly 20 minutes long, I think. Was
That
it?
was
I think
probably the best part about having such a small card, is everyone got enough time to show their strengths.
Yep, exactly.
Which was another thing that plagued SummerSlam, because even though it was 4 freaking hours, it still had like 12 quintillion matches.
There were like, yeah, I think with pre-show matches there were 13 matches.
Something like that.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, anyways. Moving on. Next match was Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. Of course, Randy Orton was injured by Bray Wyatt earlier in the night, but Bray Wyatt made his entrance, still demanded the ref to count, so he went for the 10 count, goes all the way. Bray Wyatt defeats Randy Orton via counter.
Yay.
Hey, Bray Wyatt has a pay-per-view win.
Holy shit. He actually won a pay-per-view match. It's about fucking time.
But
wait,
of course,
there's more.
as he was about to leave, the ring announcer tells him that he is now an actual match against another opponent.
A no-holds-barred match at that.
And no holds barred match. And who was that opponent? We all suspected it. That's gonna be Kane!
Big Red Grandpa.
Yep. And, well, not too much to say about this match. There was a cool announce table spot where Bray Wyatt hit a senton on Kane on the announce table.
That was good.
And
It was a decent match.
no, but nothing amazing.
Yeah.
It was the weakest match of the night. Yeah, just
I'm
just
dreading talking about the ending.
after the announce table spot, we're back in the ring. When suddenly a very slow walking Randy Orton comes out.
He's just, you know, having a leisurely stroll down the ramp.
Like he normally walks, actually.
Yeah.
So, he just walks down, is now at ringside. Bray Wyatt turns his attention back to Kane, which led to Randy Orton entering the ring, hitting an RKO, and leaving again. Because this is no holds barred. Ref can't do anything about it.
Uh-huh.
Kane also hits the choke slam. 1, 2, 3.
And... cringe.
Why? Just throw Bray Wyatt a bone for once.
Yes, like, the least they could have done is have Wyatt win the match against Kane, and then Randy hit the RKO.
Yep.
That would have been
what
the
I would've
absolute
done if you'd been-
best solution.
I mean, that way you still get the Randy Orton Bray Wyatt match with him interfering, but you still would have got it because Randy Orton would have wanted revenge because of getting injured.
Yeah, exactly.
And Kane doesn't gain anything from that win.
Nope.
What's
He
Kane
doesn't
gonna
need
do?
it.
Is he the Mrs. Next opponent? I sure as hell don't hope. I sure as hell hope not.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Just took the mood down a bit on the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, everything was great, and then this happened.
Yeah. I don't know.
But,
They're really treating Bray Wyatt poorly.
yeah. Like, Wyatt is easily the most misused person in probably all of wrestling.
Probably, yeah. Anyways, moving onwards, the final of the tag team tournament. Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Usos. Can he finally win his goddamn contract?
Mm-hmm. Can he finally get that double wide?
For his 7 kids.
7, 47, 12, I don't know.
A lot. Anyways.
Or as that graphic said on... I think this week's SmackDown has 7 kids that he knows of.
Oh god. Yeah, it was a good back and forth match.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, the Usos, one of the Usos, I still can't tell them apart. I'll never be able to hit the. He was legal and Heath Slater. He hit the super kick on Heath. Heath goes down, but Ryan also comes in, hits the gore on the Uso without the ref noticing. Gets out of the ring again. Heath crawls into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit! He actually did it!
Mm-hmm. Heath finally did it.
Got a contract. He's now champion.
Mm-hmm. Also, Heath Slater's a champ, and Rhino is also a champ.
In 2016.
In 2016. Like, holy crap.
Who would have thought that? Anyways, the Heath Slater story finally comes to a happy end.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're all fucking happy that he actually now has a contract.
Yeah, we were extremely happy. Like, another person that has been put over by just his incredible work in the past month.
Mm, yep. So the brand split is working.
Yeah.
It's actually working.
Mm-hmm.
And he even got Rhino over with him in the process.
Yeah. Which was also great.
And the Usos actually are kind of over as heels now as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're finally heels.
Yeah.
After
they're
everyone
actually,
rejected them as faces.
yeah, no one gave a shit about them as faces, and now that they're heels, they might actually care again. Because, like, yeah, we can actually boo these justifiably.
Because they're doing bad stuff, and... Yeah, good stuff. And, well, they of course get a little interview afterwards. Heath Slater's screaming that he's finally getting his double wide, baby!
Baby! Oh, damn.
Ah, it's great.
It felt great.
another very happy moment, which we needed after the
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt loss.
They said it went. This pay-per-view, it was like, yeah! Aww. Yeah!
Well, would it continue that trend, or would we get another very feel-good moment?
Spoiler.
In the main event.
We get it. Feel good.
Yep. AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose. Again, really good match.
Mm-hmm.
Well, AJ Styles doesn't have any bad matches, I guess.
AJ Styles can't do a bad match.
Dean Ambrose is sometimes inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
He can have good matches with someone who's also good in the ring.
Yeah,
But
I felt like AJ kind of carried this match a bit, though.
yep, of course.
Yeah, but Dean's still good in his own regard.
Yeah, he's still like healing it up a bit, teasing more to the heel side,
Mm-hmm.
not being super face anymore.
Yeah,
But
he's just kind of doing this extremely like glacial turn.
Yep. And well, a couple of near falls, a pretty sick looking slingshot into the turnbuckle.
Oh man, that slingshot! Ooh.
Like AJ Styles' head hit the turnbuckle. It looked pretty vicious.
Hey, why not?
Yep, why not? Then we had a little ref bump, and because the ref couldn't see anything, then AJ went for a low blow. He went down south,
Mm-hmm.
hit him straight into the balls,
Yep.
and then he hit the Styles Clash. 1, 2, 3. Mr. TNA is WWE World Champion.
I'd like to repeat that. AJ
Miss-
Styles is the world champion of WWE.
Yes.
He has the top WWE prize. AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Holy shit.
Yep. And I think he has now held pretty much every top title in every major promotion except Ring of Honor, I think.
Yeah. Like,
He's been champion New Japan,
TNA,
TNA,
of course. And,
WWE now.
mhm. There was another one. I can't remember what it was, though. So I saw a thing like listing 4 different major championships. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Point is,
Yep. Point is,
AJ fucking Styles.
he's WWE World Champion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think after his initial debut and the first 2 or 3 months, nobody was expecting it.
Yeah.
Everyone after like the WrestleMania loss against Chris Jericho was like, "Oh, they're gonna bury him."
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, it's another TNA veteran. They're just gonna make him. Bleh.
Well, he lost to Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. Yeah, the rest was history. He main evented the next 2 pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
He beat John Cena clean. And now he's champion.
Yay! Oh, the tides, they are shifting.
He is the face that runs the place.
Yes.
Oh, well, he's something different, but we'll get to
We'll
that
get
later
to
when we
that.
get to SmackDown.
So, yeah.
He likes to be called different again.
Which he can totally do, because
Anyways.
he's the champ.
Now we come to the probably most boring part of this podcast. Because I have to carry it on my own.
Yeah, so, 2 weeks in a row, I, was a shithead and didn't watch Monday Night Raw. I watched SmackDown this week, but I didn't watch Raw.
It's really a shame because I think these 2 weeks Raw was actually better than SmackDown.
Yeah.
Well, I was one of the only people to think that.
I'm going to try next week, damn it.
You better freaking do.
Listen, time is
Or
short.
else.
Time is short for all
Time
the
is short,
things
yes.
that I like to do.
You need to stop liking things to do.
You stupid idiot.
Yep.
Anyways, Monday Night Raw, take it away.
Okay, let's just go. The show opens with Mick Foley in the ring because yay, authority
Grandpa,
people
Santa.
in the ring. Snatter, hardcore Snatter. He congratulates SmackDown on the good pay-per-view, and especially gives a shout out to Becky Lynch for being the first SmackDown Women's Champion. But he also is kind of hinting towards that Raw has the better women's division.
Naturally.
Well, they have Charlotte, Sasha, Bailey. On paper, that's better. In my book.
Yeah.
And that leads him to welcome Charlotte to the ring. Charlotte and Dana then make the entrance. Talk a bit about their little miscommunication from last week that caused Charlotte to lose against Bailey, of course. And then Charlotte demands an apology, and Dana's like, "Oh, well, no." Charlotte says there's an apology needed today. Dana's like, "Oh, you don't need to apologize to me, Charlotte." And then Charlotte's like, "Oh, you have to apologize to me. I want the history books changed that you actually lost against Bailey, and you better apologize to me, or our friendship and my mentorship is over." It was a bit weird. They were talking a bit too much and just a bit convoluted with words and stuff. So, yeah.
Hooray.
Well, then Dana apologizes, and Charlotte's like, "Yeah, your story, whatever." Then Mick Foley talks about how every championship has to be defended at Clash of Champions, and then Sasha's music hit comes out, says, "Well, Mick, you don't need to introduce me, I'm gonna do that myself." Enters the ring, says she still owes a title match against Charlotte, her rematch. Charlotte is hesitant with it. Then Bailey also makes her entrance, talks about how she beat Charlotte, and thinks she might also deserve a little match against Charlotte.
Well, I mean, she
Then, of
does. She
course-
pinned the champ.
Yeah, that of course leads to Mick. Mick says then he actually wanted to put Sasha into the match, but now he has second thoughts, and then Dana Brooke has a little suggestion, making a best of 7 series between Sasha and Bailey to determine the number one contender.
God.
And Charlotte is a bit angry again, like, "Did I say you should talk or say anything, Dana? You better shut up now, I'm gonna slap you again." Then Mick says, well, he's actually gonna put Sasha and Bailey into a match for number one contendership. Charlotte blames Dana again, and then Dana finally has enough and slaps Charlotte square across the face for a pretty huge pop.
Finally.
Finally she did it, and then Mick lets his emotion get the better of him, and he also adds Dana to the match
Oops.
for no apparent reason.
Because
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, well, I was very happy again that the women opened the show.
Mm-hmm.
They got plenty of time. The number one contendership match kind of made sense. I mean, yeah, Sasha still has a rematch, but with Bailey pinning Charlotte the week before, we had to make clear who's now the next challenger in line.
Yeah.
But as I said, Dana being in it wasn't really deserved. Just Mick getting Mick's emotions getting the better of him, seeing her
Hated the moment.
slap Charlotte, and yeah. But that also makes sure that we're not gonna get Bailey versus Sasha one-on-one too early.
Yeah.
That has time. That should happen at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
We still have time for that match.
Mm-hmm.
No time to rush. No reason to rush it. Also, I really loved Sasha's and Bailey's reaction to Dana slapping Charlotte. Just mix of laughing and in shock, and it's just great. Anyways, then we have the match. It was a pretty good match. Dana actually looked good in the match.
No way.
Yeah, I'm saying that, and I think, and I mean it. Dana Brooke actually looked good in the match, but well, Sasha and Bailey did their best to try to elevate her with them,
Yeah.
but
I mean, she had to
she
keep up
actually
with two of the best, so you know.
she actually looked pretty good. Then in the end, Sasha locks Dana in the bank statement. Bailey breaks it up, hits the Bailey to belly. Then, before she gets the 3 count, Sasha then rolls up Bailey for the 1-2-3. Bit controversial because Sasha's shoulders kind of were down on the mat as well. But there's a way where you can argue that it was legit because none of Bailey's body parts were over Sasha's body, so she technically didn't pin Sasha. Yeah, it's weird. Well, it's pretty clear that they are not doing any double pin controversial stuff. They didn't mention it at all or whatever. It was just a bit sloppy.
Hooray.
But they didn't mention it, so I don't think it's a pretty big deal.
Nah.
Anyway,
It's
I'm pretty
interesting to have
surprised
Bailey take the pin.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm pretty surprised that Bailey took the pin. But again, I think that's good for the future because it will push Bailey a bit down again, not being right in the title picture, so she can work her way up again because the character works best as an underdog who works from underneath and gets then to the top. No need to rush her into the title picture. Keep her away for now.
Yes.
It will all be worth it in the future, is what I'm saying. Yeah, and afterwards we of course get another little backstage segment with Dana again apologizing to Charlotte because now that she lost, she has to go back to her, and she realizes she can't do it on her own, and Charlotte is just like, get my bags. Don't know how long this on and off stuff will continue. I think it's time to actually finally split them up now.
Please.
Please.
I've been teasing it far too long.
Yep. And anyways, that's it for the first 30 minutes of the show. Only female wrestlers for 30 minutes. No one else.
Dig it.
I was really happy about that. Yeah. That stuff shows you that they're actually really serious about this whole women's revolution stuff.
Stephanie.
And no Stephanie. That's also a plus.
Hey!
30 minutes of women and no Stephanie. Holy shit. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to the next backstage segment, and we have Primo and Epico trying to sell Archer some shares for a holiday resort in Puerto Rico. They almost managed to do it, but then Goldust kind of comes in and pulls Archer away before he can do anything stupid. Then Enzo and Cass come in and they talk to the Shining Stars about them cheating in the tag match last week. Then Enzo challenges Epico to a one-on-one match, which will happen later, of course. And the Shining Stars respond with some Spanish gibberish. I don't know what they said. I don't know Spanish. Can't tell you.
They said words.
Yeah, Spanish words. What I'm gonna say here is, the Shining Stars start to kind of grow on me. I like the whole fraudster gimmick that trying to scam people with the holiday shares for Puerto Rico. Now, the entire time we were asking, why would they just come to the ring and invite people to Puerto Rico? Now we know. They want the money. They want to scam them.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a heel stuff. So I kind of dig it. It's a fresh gimmick. I don't know if we had anything like that before.
At least they actually have a gimmick other than, hey, we're from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, exactly. Good stuff. Then we have a little backstage interview again with Tom Phillips and Kevin Owens. And that's just the best. Like always.
Good old
after
Ted
Owens,
and Kev.
Yeah, after Owens leaves, then Jericho comes in, and he complains about Mick Foley putting Kevin Owens in a match, and because Kevin Owens was actually supposed to be on the highlight reel, and that left Chris Jericho without a guest. But he, of course, already found a new one, and it's Kevin Owens' ex-best friend, Sami Zayn. Then he asks Felipe what Sami Zayn is. Tom Phillips wants to say a stupid idiot, but after he says stupid, Jericho interrupts him, and then he says, "No, he's a stupid idiot." Dramatic pause. It. Just
God damn it.
God damn it, Jericho. It's just so great.
Jericho, why are you so good?
And of what I did mention, Kevin Owens came into the interview. He walked to Tom Phillips. Sup, Tyler? And Jericho giving us the gift of his presence again. Those backstage interviews are just always a highlight. It's just the greatest stuff.
Can we just have 3 hours of Jericho, KO, and Felipe?
No. 2.5 hours and then 30 minutes of the women.
Okay. Fine. Have it your way.
Okay. Okay. You're not gonna watch it anyways.
Yes,
Ooh.
I may.
Yes, I may. That's not very convincing.
Shush.
Anyways, you know how Bo Dallas' new gimmick is him saying poems or whatever? I made a little poem of my own.
Oh boy, it's going to be good.
Buckle up, guys.
You won't believe this amazing poem.
Bo Dallas gives us another poem on the show. He's the only one to believe in Bo. He didn't end the segment though with woo woo woo. You know it, bro. 10 out of 10, right? It rhymed.
9 out of bow.
9 out of. Okay. Well, Bo Dallas defeats Brenton Scott, Jobber Man, and yeah, he really needs those squash matches. I like them building him up, so nothing more to say about it. He has his stupid poem gimmick where he rhymes words on. He speaks only words that rhyme with Bo, and stuff. Yeah. Then we move on to the highlight reel with Sami Zayn as a guest.
Oh boy.
First thing, Jericho talks about how his original guest was the highest of highs, Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion, a top star. But now his guest is the lowest of lows. Someone so low that he actually was laying down on the ring to introduce him because Sami Zayn is so low. Yeah.
I think I saw an image of that. I was wondering the context behind that.
Yep, that was the context behind it. He was just lying down to introduce Sami because he's the lowest of lows. Jericho wants to talk to Sami about Kevin Owens and stuff. Sami Zayn says, well, you know that Kevin is just gonna betray you at some point anyways. He did that with me, I know it. Stuff. He then talks about Jericho's legacy, that he's a 6-time world champion and all, the first ever undisputed champion. And now he's nothing more than Kevin Owens' bitch. That was kind of harsh, yeah. Jericho, of course, didn't like it. He then hit Sami with his phone and hit him with the code breaker. So yeah, afterwards we also got an announcement that we're gonna get Chris Jericho versus Sami Zayn at Clash of Champions. Should be a pretty good match. Nothing more to say about it. I also like the highlight reel segment. Of course, everything Jericho does right now is good, so... yeah. Moving onwards, we had the 5th match of the Best of 7 series between Cesaro and Sheamus. Again, bit shorter. Another good match. They all feel different. They all have something different about them. This time, Cesaro got a bit desperate and he won by getting a foot on the ropes. Cheated a bit to win. because of his injury, of course, he can't go at 100% anymore, so he has to find other ways to win. I think it's pretty good that he cheats a bit. Well, you could argue the heel Sheamus didn't actually cheat before, and now the babyface Cesaro cheats.
Yeah.
But it actually gives you the feeling that there's something big at stake for this, and that he has to do everything to win, and that he's just desperate. So desperate that he actually cheats now. I like it. And we had another backstage segment with Seth Rollins entering Mick Foley's office and thanking him for getting his rematch against Kevin Owens. But he also asked why Roman Reigns would get a chance to get into the main event of Clash of Champions, which he didn't agree with. But yeah, I didn't have anything more to say about this segment. So, moving onwards. Another backstage interview with Tom Phillips. He interviews Nia Jax, and Nia Jax tells him that she's gonna beat the crap out of Alicia Fox. And boy, did she do that! Well, at first Alicia got in a bit of offense.
Hang on. I missed my cue. I gotta say it. I don't murder like most girls.
Nope. The match spilled onto the outside. Nia Jax grabbed Alicia Fox by the hair, swung her around by the hair into the barricade, and then she kind of speared her through the barricade. Yeah, a woman's spot where they spear someone through the barricade.
By God Almighty!
Don't think we have seen that one often. Not very often. Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
Pretty intense. Of course, it put Nia pretty over. The fans loved it.
Yeah.
Gotta love me some barricade spots.
Gotta have more hardcore spots, man.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was the segment. Maybe, don't know if they're going like Alicia Fox is injured for a bit longer now, or if they're just gonna have a match on the pre-show at Clash of Champions. We'll see. We'll see.
You all see.
Then New Day make the entrance. First of all, I gotta talk about something on commentary. Ryan Sachs was saying to Corey Graves, because he was a bit negative. Corey, you need to get bit by the positivity bug. To which Corey responded, "I'd rather get bit by a Brazilian mosquito." Oh, he's just the best on commentary.
Love Corey.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Then New Day make the entrance. They're in the ring. They talk about how the entertainment is New Day's thing, and that the club, that nobody touches their thing. Gotta get some innuendos in there. Nobody touches our thing. Do not touch our thing.
Don't touch.
Well, they told us that at first they wanted to show us the old day segment again. No, psych! They actually burned the footage.
Thank God.
I should never see that again. Yeah. They tell us what else you could have done in the 5 minutes and 37 seconds this segment lasted. Wait a minute, that only lasted just about 5 minutes? It felt like ages. Yeah.
Good thing I didn't see that.
They did some crowd pandering. Then Anderson and Gallows come out and they talk about how they're gonna take the titles from them. No fun anymore. Just
It's serious time.
Serious time. Then we get Gallows and Anderson versus the New Day, for whatever reason.
Because why not spoil it?
It was Kofi and Xavier, so at the pay-per-view it's definitely gonna be Big E again. I like to see Xavier wrestle. He's actually
Xavier's
pretty good.
really good.
But yeah, this match was actually pretty good. It was way better than the SummerSlam match. It was no Jon Stewart stuff in there, no screwy finish. The club just went back to their beat people up shtick. No jokes. And yeah, Gallows and Anderson actually defeat the New Day. Nothing more to say about that.
Hooray!
That was a pretty good match. Then, yeah. Jinder Mahal is in the ring.
Oh hey, him.
He
Remember
cuts
him.
a little promo. He talks about how he found inner peace and yeah, it's not very heelish. So then Jack Swagger makes his entrance, who apparently is still alive. I don't
WTF
know
thought
if-
he was dead, LOL.
I don't know if they try to do some American versus Muslim here the day after 9/11. It's kind of not working if one of the guys is Indian and a Sikh and not a Muslim.
Ish.
Uh,
He's from
Well,
that area, it's close enough.
yeah, he has that skin color, therefore he's Muslim.
Therefore, he's a bad guy.
Yep. Anyways, Jinder Mahal defeated Jack Swagger. It was nice to see Jinder actually win a match for once.
Hey, he
But
won
of
on
course
his
it was
return against Heath.
Yeah, it was at the expense of Jack Swagger.
Big loss.
Someone has to do it, I guess. It was not a very long match. It was not a very exciting match. Yeah.
It's a thing.
It was just then backstage. Tom Phillips runs into Jack Swagger
Who?
and Jack Swagger. Tom Phillips, Felipe,
Okay.
runs into Jack Swagger, talks to him about his contract running out and what's the future for Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger's response, and then he just walks away. He just
10
did
out of
some
10.
heavy breathing. Interestingly enough,
Give this man a
one of
live
Jack-
mic.
That was one of Jack Swagger's best promos. Just him breathing into the mic.
Uh-huh.
Dude, why are you so exhausted? It was like a 4-minute match.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
No wonder you're not used.
Anyways, moving on with Enzo Amore in the ring. He cuts a little promo before his match against Epico. Nothing special about this one here. So, yeah.
Whoa.
Then we have the match. Epico actually defeated Enzo Amore after Primo tripped Enzo and he held his feet, so it was again a little bit cheating. Like a lot of cheating.
But they're heels, it's okay.
Yeah, they actually get some heat for it. It's actually good stuff. And to be honest, Enzo and Cass will probably win at Clash of Champions
Well, yeah.
then, so... Yeah. I also really like Epico's triple suplex combo. It's a back suplex into a German into a delayed vertical suplex.
Oh, wow.
I really like that. Cool combo.
That sounds good.
Yeah. And yeah, Enzo and Cass better beat them pretty convincingly at Clash of Champions. I would say convincingly because we're kind of in the verge of building them up, giving them character, and them actually getting some reactions now. So yeah, but Enzo and Cass should win at Clash of Champions
Yes, they should.
if they actually face them. But it sure as hell looks like that. Yeah. Moving on, but Seth Rollins runs into Kevin Owens backstage and they go back and forth on the mic. Then Mick Foley joins in and tells Seth that if he interferes in the main event, there will be consequences. So, whatever will he do? About this promo, this great Kevin Owens was telling Seth Rollins that his laugh is annoying. Because of course we all know he's and as Kevin Owens exited, he actually mocked his laugh and did his own take at it. It was great.
Very good.
Then we had the match. One thing I wanted to notice during the match, after a pretty normal move, Owens pins Reigns. He barely gets a 1 count and Owens screams at the ref, "That was free!" Just the best. Then Well, of course it happens. Seth Rollins comes out, attacks Kevin Owens mid-match, causes a DQ. Then Mick Foley comes out, of course isn't okay with it, and yeah, he says, well, we're gonna talk in the back, Seth. Meanwhile, restart the match. We're not gonna end it like that. So the ref restarts the match. After this DQ finish and restart, the match actually really picks up. It's a good match. We have back and forth, near falls, and all that stuff. In the end, Kevin Owens defeats Roman Reigns after a little help by Rusev, who returned.
Our boy Rusev
tweeted he was on a 23-day honeymoon. You goddamn liar, you're already back.
You fucker.
Only positives. Ruru's back, baby!
Yeah.
And Roman Reigns won't be in the main event of Clash of Champions.
Also, yeah.
And the show closes then with Rusev locking Roman Reigns into the accolade to a couple of Rusev chants. So, yeah. That was Raw.
Sweet.
I hope I didn't bore you all to death.
I'm still awake.
Yeah. So you can pick up for SmackDown now.
Alright. So, SmackDown. Well, we got to be graced with the presence of our new world champion to start off SmackDown.
So satisfying.
And he said, I knew what his first line was going to be. I'm so glad he'd said that. He opened his promo with, "The champ is here." Because of course he
did. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he did.
So he cut a promo, said that not only is he the face that runs the place, he is also the champ that runs the camp now.
Which camp? Camp WWE? I thought Vince was running there.
Not anymore. It's AJ's camp now.
Anymore.
But to everyone's surprise, John Cena would interrupt this promo. But he's saying he wants another title shot.
Yeah, he says AJ has something that belongs to him, which doesn't make sense. He didn't hold the title for like 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, AJ did the smart thing. He gave him back his armband. I mean, you know. But nope. He wants another title shot, and his reasoning behind it is he wants to tie Ric Flair for most world title wins. Whoa.
Woo!
Yeah. Also, Dean Ambrose was a part of this segment.
Yep, he then joined in, and that's actually where it kind of picked up.
Really picked up, because Ambrose is...
They were going back and forth on the mic.
Yeah. Ambrose is pretty much becoming like a full tweener at this point, which is really nice.
John Cena at first fucking talked Ambrose down. He told him like he has no balls, and he's complaining about AJ giving him a low blow like 2 weeks after he put AJ on the top rope. He crotched him. Like, it was just returning the favor.
Yeah.
Then Ambrose, of course, takes some shots back, calls Cena a part-timer who can't hang with the top guys anymore. It was a pretty good back and forth. Then, of course, Shane's music hits.
Here comes money.
Here comes money, yeah. And he announces that at No Mercy, AJ Styles will defend against John Cena and Dean Ambrose. Why would put John Cena into this championship match?
It's Big Match John, that's why.
I don't know. Oh no, he wants to break a record, better give him a title shot.
Yeah, woo.
He also announces that John Cena and Dean Ambrose will face off against AJ Styles and a partner of his choosing. Who would that be?
I don't know.
Stay tuned. Well, again, good opening segment, just like on Raw this week. We're getting the show off to a strong start. Nothing to complain about.
Absolutely.
Except for John Cena just getting a title opportunity for nothing.
It's like, hi, I'm John Cena. Okay, give me title.
Give me title. Give me some.
Mine. It is mine. So yeah, that happened.
Yep.
And then we get to our first match. which was a rematch of the Usos and Hype Bros, except this was more squashy.
Yeah. I thought it was just an unnecessary rematch.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 3 minutes long.
Yeah, it was like, oh, by the way, the Usos are heels now. Let's continue this. They're the bad guys.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on, I guess.
Yeah. So about those vignettes about Kurt Hawkins.
Oh, I didn't write that down. This happened.
Well, here I am writing down every detail because usually you do, and I miss the segment or something. But yeah, had another one of those. Except he spoke in them and had the best pose ever. Yeah,
he looked backwards through his legs by bending down. It looked weird.
It's silly and dumb. Just put him in the ring, damn it. Then he can become a jobber.
Giving him so much vignettes and stuff, he can't be a jobber. Right? Like every big stars get tons of vignettes before they actually debut, like the Shining Stars.
And the Ascension.
Well, they actually got kind of pushed at first.
Yeah,
and then they were just, they're Road Warrior knockoffs, let's just beat them down.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on, but
moving on. We have a Miz promo. I don't know what he said in it. I just wrote that there was a Miz promo.
I spent more time on Twitter and in Discord while watching SmackDown, and this was one of the parts where I pretty much was only on Twitter.
Right.
So,
but it was a Miz promo with Ziggler interrupting and challenging.
And Bryan comes out and he kind of gives Ziggler his rematch.
Well, he attempted to.
Oh, yeah, attempted to,
but Miz mentioned his contract renegotiations and said pretty much he calls the shots and just kind of walked away through the crowd with Maurice in tow. That ended that.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Bryan v. Miz with Ziggler also there continues.
Ziggler's just kind of playing second fiddle in this feud.
He's basically the form of Daniel Bryan that can actually do the physical work.
Yeah, he's only there because Daniel Bryan can't wrestle. Anyways, we have the first backstage segment with AJ Styles trying to find a partner. He tries to recruit the lone wolf Baron Corbin as his partner.
Didn't quite work out.
Who would rather be his opponent in a world title match? But I'm gonna say this: Baron Corbin still needs a lot of work on the mic. He has such a bland voice and facial expressions.
He either needs work on the mic or just keep the mic away from him. Just have him be the silent assassin, basically.
Speaking about keeping mics away from people, at first we had Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews, but the match actually didn't get started.
Because Corbin beat the crap out of Crews and gave him ended days on the, not apron, ringside.
Outside. Yep. And then suddenly Jack Swagger's music hit and he makes the save.
Yeah.
And Baron Corbin, of course, retreats because, like, oh shit, that guy lost to Jinder Mahal in 4 minutes yesterday. Better go away.
Don't want none of that shit. That's too intimidating.
No. Yep. And then he cut a promo and let's just say his heavy breathing was better.
Yeah. Let's just say I'm glad I don't know Jack.
Yeah, I was about to say the only thing I know is I don't know Jack. Stupid new catchphrase. He kind of looked like a douche.
Yeah.
He had like that keychain. He had wore a snapback backwards. Just your typical douche.
Yeah. I'm still like on the fence if they're like going to repackage him or not, because he still did the We the People's thing.
Yeah.
It's like, are they gonna repackage him, or are they gonna keep him as a real American? What the fuck are they doing?
I hope they're gonna repackage him. I don't like this whole patriotic stuff anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as good with Zeb now. Gone.
Calder. Yeah.
Zebby Poo.
Savvy Poo.
Yes.
God damn it. Moving onwards.
Moving on, a promo that I can actually get behind is Becky Balboa
Yeah.
in the ring getting interviewed.
It was a kind of weird. It wasn't her best promo. I'm just gonna say that.
Nah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was good. It's just good to see the belt around her shoulder. Okay.
Her boulder shoulders.
Yes, her boulder shoulders.
God damn it. Oh man. Well, next up was of course a fatal 5-way match for the #1 contendership.
Mm-hmm. For the women's title.
For the women's title, so
Throw all the women in there.
Take one out with the title, throw them all in one match again.
Make
see
it
how
one fall
goes.
instead of elimination.
Yeah. I sure as hell hope that this was the last one of these segments with all the
Please.
women in one.
Now, that being said, I thought this was for a match that was pretty much built to be pure chaos. It was pretty good pure chaos.
It was good.
Everyone was going around everywhere doing everything, and I liked it. Bunch of pins got broke up, and yeah.
And this time it makes sense because it was not elimination rules.
Yeah. There was a
Just
reason
gonna
to break
say-
up the pins.
I thought the Raw #1 contendership for the Women's Championship was better as a match, but this one was fine as well. It was probably the best match on the show, so
Yeah.
good.
But-
Good for the women.
At the end, they did all the teasing they could for Nikki Bella winning, but in the end...
Then Nikki Bella had Alexa Bliss on her shoulders. Carmella hit her with a super kick. And then tries to go for the pin, but Alexa Bliss then throws Carmella out of the ring and goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. What?
I like this.
That's think it's absolutely fantastic because Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch is probably the one-on-one match in the women's division on SmackDown that gets me the most excited.
Yeah. It's let's be honest, it's the best face and best heel in the women's division on SmackDown.
That's true. So that's actually the best you can go for.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this match.
I'm really looking. I hope they're building something good.
I'm just a little sad because that means Alexa actually has to lose.
Doesn't mean it.
I
But I think it's
I would
probably
prefer
safe to
Becky's reign last longer than a month. So
It certainly wouldn't be the worst if Alexa actually wins, but
yeah.
it would be for the better if Becky keeps the title. Maybe they actually could also stretch this feud for 2 months or whatever. We'll see.
Best of
We'll see.
7 series now.
No.
Make everything a best of 7. I mean, they do anyways. They just don't announce it.
Yeah. Best of 7. Braun Strowman versus James Ellsworth.
I would pay to see that.
It's only gonna go to 4.
You don't know
Unless Braun Strowman gets intentionally disqualified 3 times to have a bit more fun with him.
that? Yeah.
Anyways,
Just kills him, walks out without covering them.
was a good match. Pretty chaotic at times, but I was very happy with the result. And
Yes.
I'm looking forward to this. Now we can actually build a story in the women's division.
Yeah.
It's not just Carmella turning on Nikki. That was actually the only story that kind of was there. And Eva
building.
Marie, of course, but...
Yeah.
Wait, her suspension is over now, right?
Don't remind me.
Fuck. Anyways, another backstage segment with AJ Styles looking for a partner.
Yeah, this time he finds Grandpa.
It's gotta be Kane!
Yeah.
He asked Kane to be his partner, the face that runs the place and the devil's favorite demon and all, but Kane just laughs and walks away. Just leaves AJ hanging.
It's like, oh, okay, well, bye-bye.
Then we come to the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh boy. It's time for the contract signing for Heath Slater. He's gonna get the job. He's gonna get the double wide.
It's great. Yeah. He signs his contract. This time he actually signs it before anything can happen. He thanks Daniel, Bryan, and Shane, and not Stephanie and Mick.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he got a little promo.
Also, Rhino was there. Just there.
Rhino was there, of course. He cuts a little promo. He challenges any other team for a shot at the titles because he's all hyped and all. Rhino didn't seem all too pleased with that, but well, who came out? It was the Ascension, so no need to worry, I guess.
But hey, they're sporting new face paint.
Yeah, Victor's was cool. It was like a two-phase kind of face paint.
I really liked Victor's face paint.
Connor had claw marks.
On his face.
Across his face. Just claw marks.
Cool,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it was not that exciting.
Nah.
Not that cool of a face paint. But anyways, yeah. It was a short match.
Ended in a gore!
I actually... The SmackDown I was watching actually skipped it at first. It was like, wait,
GG.
shouldn't there be a match? Oh, they skipped it. Oops. Anyways, yeah, it was a short match. Ascension botched something. Like a
Oh yeah, that double team move.
double team move with a knee drop, but they kind of...
They mistimed it a bit.
A bit, yeah. Anyways, it was not a very good match. Eve and Rhino, of course, picked up the win. Ascension. Same as the Ward Villains. Seems to be over. And when they can't even get any chances in a very thin tag division as it is, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, it's over.
Moving onwards. AJ
Hey, Slater
Styles
won his first successful title defense.
Oh yeah, he actually defended the title. People were expecting, no, they're just gonna lose it to the Usos on Tuesday or whatever.
Yeah.
No, they actually get a title defense.
Hooray!
Yeah, then we have the hunt continues. AJ Styles looking for a partner. Do you want to take this segment?
Oh, do I ever? So, in the hunt for a partner, AJ comes across Daniel Bryan, who noticed that he's having some troubles finding a partner, and he assigned one for AJ.
Well, AJ Styles at first said, "I don't need a partner."
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But
yeah,
Daniel Bryan has one for him.
And oh boy, is it a good one! It's our boy James Ellsworth.
Fucking James Ellsworth makes his return.
With his offspring tattoos and his lack of chin.
It's so great. They're actually using a Jobber twice. The Jobber has actually a personality in the story.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's great.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
So that sets up the main event.
AJ, of course, wasn't very pleased.
No, he was not happy at all.
God damn it, and walked away.
He's just like, oh.
He refused the handshake. Yep, we have a main event. And the main event is John Cena and Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles and James Ellsworth.
And they made a freaking
graphic for
it, and it's the greatest thing ever. It really is.
That's main event worthy.
Yes.
Totally. Yeah. Moving onward, I guess.
To the next segment. More speaking. There's a lot of talking in this SmackDown. And
another boring speaking segment.
Yeah, because it was Randy Orton, or as I put in my notes, Snake Man.
Snake Man. Damn it.
Except this one isn't as good as the Snake Man from Mega Man 3. Anyways.
Wow. Mega Man references. Because we all do also play video games.
I'm a freaking nerd. Anyways, so yeah, this was a thing. Bray Wyatt got involved. Did some spooky shit.
And he spookily disappeared again, but someone else appeared. Eric Rowan.
Who attacked Orton from behind.
Again.
Yay.
Why is the Wyatt family back together again?
Because they didn't know what the hell to do with Rowan, I guess.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But
again, back to the why. How do they book Bray Wyatt? Not very good. Yeah. Rowan beats down Orton. Orton hits the RKO. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't want to say anything more about that because there shouldn't be anything more said about it. It's just
They're
it's
making
just
me
there.
not care about Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt's the person I want to care the most about.
Yep.
Because I like the spoopy men like that.
He has an interesting character. They're horribly misusing it. Maybe Luke Harper's coming back soon. I really like a Luke Harper versus Bray Wyatt feud, actually.
That would be pretty nice, yeah.
So yeah. Then it's main event time.
Oh boy!
Of
It
course, champion comes out first. AJ Styles makes his entrance.
He was very not happy during his entrance. He's just like,
Then,
oh man, I can't believe I have to do this.
Then James Ellsworth comes out.
Yeah, he's all fired up, and then he gets murdered by Miz.
Without any music,
Yeah.
and then he gets murdered by Miz.
Because Miz is the main event, so he put himself in the main event, basically.
And that's another shot at Daniel Bryan, of course. You wanna make fun of AJ and putting him in a team with this jobber? Ha ha! Guess what? Skull crushing finale on the ramp. Put him in a casket. There's your jobber.
So yeah.
Like, and the saddest thing is like when Dean Ambrose and John Cena were making an entrance, you could see James Ellsworth because Miz threw him off the ramp. You could see him lying in the background with doctors caring for him, and they're like, "Oh, he should have been in the main event."
Damn.
Anyways, do you have anything about the match itself?
Not really. It was a tag team playa match.
Player. Again, I didn't pay any attention to this match.
It ended with Cena hitting an AA on Miz, kind of derailing a little bit of Miz's momentum, but
yeah.
So yay, they won, and then Cena and Ambrose are celebrating. Well, Cena is, and then Ambrose hits the Dirty D's on Cena.
Yep.
To end the show.
Heel turn continues.
Or as I put in my notes because I made a typo, Dirty D's to Sebna.
Sebna.
Yeah, Sebna. Anyways.
Yeah, that was SmackDown.
Lots and lots of talking, and that was immediately referenced at the beginning of Talking Smack. Because Daniel Bryan, who has no chill on Talking Smack, just is like, just in case you needed more talking, here's Talking Smack.
Yep.
He also said balls about, 10 or 12 times in the span of a minute?
Because he gets censored for it, but this time he didn't.
Because Cena didn't earlier in the show.
There's nothing too much to mention about Talking Smack, because the first guest was Baron Corbin, so...
He was alright, still needs a lot of work. The thing...
Then, first thing I want to mention is, they actually showed the picture of the Photoshop cover of WWE 2K17 with James Ellsworth on it.
Yeah, they said if Ellsworth managed to win that match, they would have put him on the cover of 2K17.
Yeah, it's great.
So good.
They actually showed the cover. So.
Alexa Bliss was on there though, and that was really really
that
entertaining.
was good. Although Daniel Bryan actually made a lot of short jokes.
Yeah. Although I liked one of her responses was, "I'm vertically challenged."
Or when they were talking about what she thinks about all the other women, they were talking about Naomi. Alexa said, "Well, she's pretty athletic." Daniel asked, "More athletic than you?" Alexa like, I wouldn't think so. And then Daniel Bryan asked, can you jump higher? Alexa's response, "I'm 5 feet tall. She could probably jump over me." It's great.
I love Alexa Bliss.
But you know, she's 5 feet of fury.
Mm-hmm.
She can handle herself. She was commanding around with Blake and Murphy in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
They always did what she wanted, so
Yeah.
yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just really enjoy watching Talking Smack because it's, you know,
Less forced.
yeah, less like scripted and more of a shoot show than with like, you know, because they just kind of say whatever the hell they want, especially Brian. He just
Like
said,
balls.
Yeah, balls. He just has no chill on that show. It's great. And Renee makes a lot of jokes that could be taken the wrong way. Damn it, Renee.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, SmackDown. Cool.
Yep. Again, I said Raw was a better show again this week. There was just too much talking and stuff on SmackDown. There was not a match that was really good. Like, Raw had Owens versus Reigns, which was a pretty good match as the main event. The women's triple threat was also a bit better than the women's match on SmackDown. So
yeah.
Also, there was not much in the sense of character progression, I think, on SmackDown.
But dude, Jack Swagger.
I don't know Jack. I know.
Yeah, you don't know
Jack.
Jack.
Talking shit about SmackDown. I don't know Jack.
They should call Talking
Bring
Smack
the hate.
Talking Jack.
God damn it! Why do you have to do that?
Because I hate fun. I love ruining things. NXT, yeah. So, let's just fucking get the ball rolling again.
Yeah.
NXT.
Yep, the show with Samoa Joe, and he cuts a promo, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
He talks about how he was wrong and what he did. He went too far. With his sights on the championship, he just kind of went a bit nuts.
It was basically like
went a bit overboard.
Little face turn promo.
Yeah, he just wanted to be the champion to represent the hottest brand in the WWE. And yeah, he kind of did some wrong things while doing so.
And then he got
He also then asked.
Shinsuke.
Yeah, he then asked for Nakamura to come out.
To which he obliged.
So, yeah. So Samoa Joe shows a different side. That's the only do that to sucker Nakamura in.
Yeah. He got what he wanted, which was a rematch against Nakamura. They shook on it. And then.
Yeah. They did just a handshake. Then Joe wants to leave. Kind of goes back a bit. Well, then leaves again. Is it just the calm before the storm? Is Joe actually gonna change now? I was very intrigued.
Yeah.
Then Nakamura makes his way up the ramp, and then boom, Samoa Joe comes in, beats Nakamura down. There we have the answer. He just suckered him in.
Yeah.
And he absolutely destroys Nakamura.
Body slams him onto the steps.
Yeah. He hits a urinage on the ring steps, and then Nakamura has to be stretched out.
Yeah, which was a very, very, very long scene. It was like 5 minutes of them just putting Nakamura on a stretcher while also William Regal was there.
Samoa Joe absolutely looked like a monster again. He absolutely destroyed Nakamura.
Yeah. I do have one slight problem, is that they probably could have went with this ruse a little longer.
Yeah, they shouldn't have him attack him straight away on the same show. Maybe in 2 weeks or so, because the rematch is probably a Takeover Toronto, and that's in November. It's still ways ahead.
Yeah.
Unless they're doing it, Nakamura is now out for 2 months or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. My thinking behind this was basically because, since Joe failed the first time, you tried a different approach by suckering Nakamura in, making him more comfortable around Joe, and then striking, but they kind of dropped the ball on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
They really did.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, it was.
Moving on to the first match.
Mm-hmm. It was.
It was Liv Morgan versus Rachel Fazio.
Yeah.
The match was short. It was sloppy. It wasn't very good.
Yeah.
And I cannot get behind Liv Morgan.
I can't get behind Carmella Bliss either.
Carmella Bliss. Damn it.
Look, she looks like Alexa Bliss and Carmella. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But I just can't get behind her.
I can't either.
Maybe time will change that, but for now...
She needs more fleshing out in the ring. She's still a little sloppy.
Yep.
But after the match, she cut a promo.
Which also wasn't the best.
Yeah. By the way, NXT is a development brand, technically.
Yeah, that's just... I'm not complaining too much about it. It's a developmental brand. They need to do that stuff.
Yeah.
That's the approach I'm trying since we're doing this podcast. Not complain about stuff too much. Give everything a chance, and she definitely needs some work. She has a death wish.
Yeah.
Because she challenges Asuka after her comments last week about the women's division. She wants to step up. That's pretty honorable.
Yeah.
I still can't get behind her, but that's
I
pretty
feel
honorable.
like this is just kind of feeding Asuka until she actually has a real opponent.
Yeah, maybe Ember Moon. Maybe there's something behind this sanity stuff.
I still have no idea who the sanity thing is going to be.
I think it's now been revealed at the recent tapings, but I don't want to read any spoilers on it. I'm gonna wait until it actually happens. I don't know anything about it. I don't read those spoilers.
Okay.
But I just know that it was revealed at the last taping, so...
Don't make me want to look, because I'm...
You don't look! Fuck off. Why would you get yourself spoiled? I'm sorry.
Because I'm bad. Anyways.
Yeah, she needs work on the mic challenges Asuka, but she's gonna get murdered next week, probably.
Most likely. Anyways.
Moving on, right? Hideo Itami versus Drew Gulak.
Because that's Hideo's thing recently, is knocking off CWC guys.
Yep. Was a good match. Back and forth. It wasn't too long, but Drew Gulak definitely got his stuff in. Finish was Hideo Itami hit the go to sleep. So it's actually his finisher now.
Hooray.
Of course, to a massive pop, it was the first GTS at Full Sail.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I still
great.
love it.
Yeah.
It'd be even better if you alternate between that and the running knee.
It makes sense. He invented the goddamn move.
Yeah.
Just because CM Punk used it in WWE. And
hey,
they have
I created this.
Vince is a dick about CM Punk and all that stuff, but he created it. He should use the move. Yeah, it was a pretty good match. Enjoyable.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're building up Hideo Itami to.
I think he's gonna have a feud
next.
with Austin Aries.
Either Austin. Oh yeah.
Because that run in at Takeover.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Ugh. Yeah, Austin Aries, of course. I'm stupid.
Stupid
I'm
idiot.
stupid. Yeah. Shame on me. Anyways, moving onward. Next match was the Authors of Pain versus... I think I wrote names down. I don't know if it's correct.
Didn't pay attention.
Doc Cesar and Chris Payne. Well, he got a lot
They were
of
feeling
pain.
the pain.
Yeah. They got destroyed.
Yeah. It was a brutal murder.
Don't know where the Authors of Pain are going now. Champions are healed, so... heel versus heel is always... So...
They're just gonna squash for a while, I guess. Maybe kill TM61 some more.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see.
I don't know.
Then we have a little interview with Ty Dillinger, where he talks about his recent winning streak that he kind of had. He beat Murphy and Blake, and yeah.
Yeah.
That he's proven again that he's a perfect 10, because some people started to doubt him that he's only a 9.5 or 9, but no, he's actually still a perfect 10.
Yeah. 10.
So, yeah. Maybe he's gonna move into a feud with Bobby Roode.
Who knows? A glorious perfect glorious.
Speaking of Bobby Roode, it was main event time. Bobby Roode versus No Way Jose.
This was a pretty glorious match.
The glorious entrance by Bobby Roode.
Absolutely.
Worth mentioning. Was a decent match. I got to listen to his theme song twice because he won.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he actually has a new finisher now again.
Good, because that pump handle slam was very underwhelming.
Yeah, he uses an Impaler DDT now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bit better. Can't call it glorious bomb though.
The
sadly.
Glorious
DDT.
DDT, yeah.
That's a kind of a lame name, but
You gotta incorporate glorious in it somehow.
yeah. Don't know.
Anyways.
Moving on. Yeah. Bobby Roode went over.
Yeah.
Don't know when No Way Jose goes from there. We'll see. We'll see.
We shall see.
We have a long time till the next takeover, so
Mm-hmm.
that's 2 months away. We have time
Plenty
to
of
build.
time to flesh out stuff.
Moving onward to the next big thing that happened.
Mm-hmm. Also, I want to point one more thing out about the Rue and No Way Jose match. The crowd. They are silly.
Yeah.
They tried singing the song during the match. Didn't quite work.
Yeah.
Just stick with chanting glorious. Don't try the song.
Glorious, glorious, glorious. Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so
CWC.
to the next big live event of the week. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
2-hour special finale of the Cruiserweight Classic, which had the semifinal and the final match
And a tag match.
as a special treat. So, we started off with the first semifinal match between Gran Metalik and Zack Sabre Jr.
Of course, a clash of styles of the Lucha Libre style and British technical style.
Super
So that
technical.
was interesting.
Mm-hmm. And boy, this match got started quickly, because within 5 seconds, Gran Metalik not only hit a drop kick to Sabre, which forced him out of the ring, but also hit a freaking huge-ass tope.
Yep. Just a super energetic start.
Mm-hmm.
And my god, it was an amazing match.
It really was.
Like all these CWC matches.
Yeah.
Words cannot describe it well enough. Just watch the matches, and you'll
Really,
know.
Yeah. You won't
That's all I
regret
can
it.
say. I could run down all the spots and all that stuff, but it wouldn't give the match credit. It's just a really good match. Just watch it, appreciate
There's a bunch of technical wrestling between both men.
Yep.
Metalik.
Gran Metalik goes for submissions.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty stiff penalty kick by
Oh
Zack
god,
Sabre
that
Jr.
penalty kick. Oh.
Yeah.
People
then
say the
again,
punt kick is brutal, man.
Yeah, they banned the punt kick and they let him do the penalty kick.
Yeah.
Wow. We had Gran Metalik hitting a Hurricane Rana from the ropes on Sabre Jr.
Mm-hmm.
All that great stuff, and then we come to the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Gran Metalik hits the Metalik driver for the 1-2-3.
Yeah.
That was a real upset to me.
Yeah, everyone, Sabre was definitely the favorite of those two.
From the moment the tournament started, I was saying the final would be Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kota Ibushi. And here, Gran Metalik defeated Zack Sabre Jr. I was completely in shock.
Yeah, it's like, oh. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Especially since I have never heard of Gran Metalik before the tournament.
Yeah.
All of the other guys in the semifinal, yes. But Metalik,
I'm
no.
firmly behind Metalik. Probably mostly because
Yeah?
of his theme. His theme is
mariachi
awesome, man.
Yeah, it's good.
It was
I don't
it was
blame you.
great because during his entrance, the camera cuts to a couple guys in the crowd,
Yeah.
freaking just rocking out,
Just
damn near
fucking
moshing to
headbanging.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was so good.
It's great. But yeah.
Uh,
Was really surprised to me.
Mhm.
He got a little medal for
reaching the final.
yeah. Then kind of funny was the interview afterwards. There was a English interviewer, someone to translate, and Grand Metalik.
Mhm.
The interviewer asked the questions in English. The translator would translate it. Then Grand Metalik would answer in Spanish. The thing is, the interviewer didn't give the translator time to translate the stuff Grand Metalik said, so we
Yeah.
actually don't know what he actually said.
Except for thank you.
Yeah, and except for people who speak Spanish.
Yeah, that too.
It was
Hooray.
kind of weird. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, really good match. I just it's approaching the end of CWC, and I was very sad at that point, but I was still
Mhm.
appreciating these great matches.
Yes.
Because boy, were they good.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of good
Speaking of
matches,
the other semi-final match.
which of course was TJ Perkins versus Kota Ibushi,
Hmm.
and
Oh man.
again, at first they were like kind of even.
Hmm.
Ibushi tried to go for his kicks, but TJ Perkins was checking them each time,
Yeah,
so
he was
he
prepared.
wouldn't get his kicks in. Yep. And then he caught a kick, immediately tried to go for the knee bar, and then we started the back and forth of the match, just going back and forth, back and forth. Was great.
It was fantastic.
Again, no words could describe how good this match was,
Mhm.
and it all built up. Kota Ibushi was in the knee bar, could fight out of it. Then he hit the last right power bomb. Thought that's it.
Yep.
But
it's
no.
Done.
TJ Perkins actually kicks out.
He kicked out of the freaking, what is it called? Golden Star Powerbomb, whatever.
Golden Star power bomb. Again, this was. I was as shocked as when Metal League won
Yeah.
against Sabre
Like,
Jr.
this was a huge thing. Because that was
And, yeah.
the move that put everyone away.
And he didn't put him away.
Nope.
And then they still went back and forth. They hit kicks, they hit high flying stuff, and
Pretty sure
all
there was a
this stuff.
kitchen sink in there at one point.
There was a kitchen sink in there at one point. All those shit until TJ Perkins again locks in the knee bar,
Mm-hmm.
and he really wrenches on Kota Ibushi, crosses his legs, actually then puts on a chin lock as well, and then Ibushi taps.
Yep.
Holy shit.
So about that
Final
Ibushi Saber final
Yeah. Nope.
didn't
Completely
quite
other way
happen.
around.
Not quite.
Completely other way around. Everyone was pretty much in shock.
Mhm.
Because, Zack Sabre Jr. wasn't the biggest upset, but Ibushi was the heavy favorite to win this whole thing from the start.
Yeah.
And he got eliminated by TJ Perkins here.
It's like, oh.
Holy
think-
shit.
No one expected TJ Perkins to go this far in the tournament. Look at all the hurdles he had.
I was already pretty sure he would lose against Johnny Gargano.
Yeah. Like, he beat Johnny
And-
fucking Wrestling.
Then, well, he's gonna lose against Rich Swann, right?
Mm.
No.
Nope. Didn't do that either.
Kota Ibushi, he's gonna beat
Yeah,
him.
there's no way he's beating Ibushi. He just beat Ibushi.
About that,
Not only did he beat Ibushi, he made him tap out.
he made him tap out.
It's like, oh,
Yes.
alright.
All right. Yeah.
Well
Okay.
then, this
Another,
is...
another thing worth noting was TJ Perkins didn't dab once during this match, so
No.
you knew he was in serious mode.
Yeah, he was super serious about this. Well, he dabbed after the match, but still.
Yep. He beat him. Final TJ Perkins versus Grand Metal Lee.
Mm-hmm. But
And
first...
we get a little look into the crowd. There are a few people we know.
Yeah.
First, Jack Gallagher. Wait a minute, since when is Jack Gallagher female and has pink hair?
Ah. Way
Oh,
to
it
go,
was of course
Kevin
Sasha
Dunn.
Banks.
Something,
Yeah,
something,
Sasha
tooth
Banks, Kalisto.
joke. Basically a bunch of great wrestlers and Kalisto.
Rich Swann, Jack Gallagher and Bailey
Mm-hmm.
were in the crowd. Pretty sure like Sasha and Bailey are just volunteering for that stuff. Like, we need some guys in the crowd for this event.
Yeah.
We want them.
Yeah,
we want them,
we want
pick
in,
us.
please.
Yeah.
But plus they have, like, other than KO and Jericho, they have the best bromance.
Just yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like best bromance in wrestling is between two females.
Yes. It's great.
Yeah.
Anyways. So,
moving on, but we get a little cool down match, but
to mostly let Metalik and TJ, recover.
the thing is, we didn't get the cool down yet.
No, there was no cooling down in this match. This was at 10 from the go, and it didn't go any lower than 8.
Yeah, it was DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus Noam Dar and Cedric Alexander. Immediately the crowd was chanting, all these guys,
Yes.
all these guys.
Deservingly.
And I couldn't agree more. And they put on a fantastic match. I mean, we all expected it from these 4 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Just 4 of the best cruiserweights on this planet. So
Yes. And the universe.
so many near falls and stuff.
This match
so much
didn't
action.
stop.
It was just 0 to 100 in a second, and then it never broke
Yeah,
down.
like there was
Just-
one point in this 15-minute match where things slowed
Yeah.
down a bit, and that was when all 4 were laid out.
Yeah, they were just all 4 lying in the ring. It was like, it didn't even look like a tag match anymore.
It looked like a fatal 4-way that
Yeah.
also got took into the streets and created a car crash.
Yeah. It was a really good match. It kept the crowd on fire for the entire time.
man.
So
And Daniel
It didn't
Bryan
get
was
bored
trying
of-
his damnedest to restore his voice, but
yeah,
yeah.
just one little nitpicking I'm gonna do. Noam Dar took the fall, but
Someone had to.
yeah, someone had to. Of course, DIY had to win
Yeah.
in the hunt for the NXT Tag Team Championships.
Mhm. Sure.
So yeah,
Yeah.
but really good match.
It was
So
good.
much action.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
So much flippy shit all over the everywhere.
Anyways,
So,
final.
after
So,
that cool down in massive air quotes,
TJ Perkins and Grand Metalik make the entrance, and just as the match is about to start, time to play the game.
uh-oh, it's a triple threat. Triple H is gonna win.
He's gonna bury them.
Yeah.
Get
But no.
Triple H!
It's Triple H.
Get the shovel!
Yeah. So.
He comes out, cuts a little promo, talking about this tournament and stuff, and then
He makes
someone
a
gives him
monumental announcement.
a little bag.
Mm-hmm.
Grabs into his bag and reveals the new WWE Cruiserweight Championship. And it looks good.
Yeah.
It has a different design.
Has a different design, a purple strap to go with the
Some-
CWC theme.
Yeah, someone might not agree with the purple strap, but I think it looks fine.
It looks
The
alright.
silver strap. It is a different design, and I couldn't be more happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Not the same shit,
Yeah.
but yeah. And
So-
new title that's going to Raw.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Should
not
be great.
only is the man who wins this match the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic, they're also the
The
new
inaugural
Cruiserweight champion.
Cruiserweight Classic.
Well, yeah, the inaugural.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Again.
Before we get into the match, can I just say the pop for that belt? My God.
Yep.
Everyone lost their shit.
Yes, they know the Cruiserweight will actually have a division on Raw. They're not just gonna be on Raw and have matches. No, they're actually fighting for something.
Or like they're gonna do this tournament and then they're gonna do stuff on Raw for the Cruiserweight title. Nope.
No. It's kind of interesting. Now I'm wondering, is the title gonna be defended at Clash of Champions?
Well, it says
every title. Has to...
Maybe I mean, it's gonna be difficult to build it up in one episode, but
maybe they're just gonna have the rematch of this final, which would kind of be stupid. But
I don't know.
Anyways, now onward to the match.
Or that, or a battle royal.
A
flippy shit contest.
Match. Really good match.
Oh, this was a good match. Let's just point this out. These two were in a huge, grueling match just like an hour ago,
and
they didn't slow down.
No,
at all.
They didn't slow down. There were so many. What's going on?
No, holy crap! Towards the match.
Yeah, so much stiff kicks and chops and flippy shit and submissions and metallic driver that didn't lead to a 3 count because he couldn't go for the pin right away because TJ Perkins damaged his knee with the knee bar.
There's like 15 knee bars in this match.
Probably, but I think we should just move to the finish and all that stuff. There's so much stuff happening there.
Yeah.
Just watch it. Watch it.
Just watch all 10 episodes of the Quick. Do it.
You didn't pick up. Watch it.
Watch what?
It. Yeah. Finish was Metal League was going for a Metal League driver for the from his second rope, but TJ Perkins countered it into the knee bar, and he locks it in. Just ranges on his leg again.
Locks in the figure 4.
Crosses his legs, and that leads to Grand Metalik tapping. So TJ Perkins actually wins the entire damn thing.
Yeah. Like, he beat the favorites.
Yep.
And won the whole damn tournament.
All the favorites.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
There was kind of a slightly mixed reaction from the crowd because I guess they wanted Metalik to win more, but
they wanted Ibushi to win, so that's why they were not as much behind TJP. Yeah, but again, really good match. Deserving champion, but who wouldn't have been a deserving champion here?
God, the Hornswoggle's no longer the latest cruiserweight champion.
I think it's a new lineage, but yeah.
Listen.
It doesn't matter, I know.
It doesn't matter.
This other lineage doesn't
matter
exist.
who was the past champion.
The other lineage doesn't even exist anymore.
No.
It never happened. Never happened.
There was never a cruiserweight title.
Then Triple H put the title around the waist of TJ Perkins, and someone really pointed it out. I think it was Jack the Jobber on Fast Talk. He really looked like a UFC champion of sorts.
Yeah.
Like the shorts looked like boxer shorts on top, and then the title around his waist.
Plus his freaking chest. Oh god, the welts.
Oh yeah, he fucking. His entire left part of the chest was kind of blue.
Yeah, it was
and
all
purple
and red
from all the
and
chops. It looked painful.
He looked like he was in a fight, like an actual fight.
Yep. And yeah, it was a great moment because also a great backstory for TJ Perkins. He was homeless at one point. He's only 31 years old, but an 18-year veteran. He started when he was 13.
Yeah.
He really had to fight his way to the top. So
his post-match promo was really good because he mentioned how he always had a key around his neck to remind him of a home he couldn't go back to. And he doesn't need it anymore because he doesn't need to go back there anymore. Yeah.
And he also did it for all the other 31 competitors.
Mhm.
Did it for everyone in this tournament
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Basically said the trophy represents all 32 men,
Yep,
not just.
because they were all good.
Mm-hmm. And yeah,
Anyway, yeah,
it's sad to
that's
see
the end
it
of
go.
the CWC. Sad to see it go, but the cruiserweights are coming to Raw. And from what I've heard rumors about,
Hmm?
there's already a women's tournament in the planning for early 2017, I think.
I hope so.
Granted, these are only rumors for now,
Yeah.
but I really, really hope so.
That'd be awesome. I can think of a few women I would want to see in that. No, not that one.
Courtney Rush, of course you want her.
Listen, I don't think she can, considering her TNA contract. I don't know
Yeah.
if Corgan would be too happy about that.
But aren't there rumors that WWE actually put in a bid for TNA
That
and
would
Ring of Honor?
be a bad thing to have that happen.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, maybe Crazy Mary Dobson,
Mm-hmm.
Candice LeRae,
Yeah.
couple of former WWE girls like Mickey James,
Mm-hmm.
some
Let's
of the
see.
British ones, Nixon
Nixon
Newell,
Newell, yeah.
Bay Priestley.
Priestley, maybe Jessica Havoc. I know you don't know who she is.
No, some Japanese girls, of course.
Uh-huh.
Maybe some of the girls like Billy Kay or from NXT, of course.
Yeah. Maybe, Casey Spinelli. I don't know. There's a lot of women, okay?
There are a few, quite a few.
So, yeah. Hopefully that becomes a thing. That'd be awesome.
That would be great.
Because women's wrestling.
Yeah.
Anyways,
exactly.
let's
Moving
move
on
on.
to Lucha Underground.
Subterranean Lucha. This was a very, very, very story-filled episode.
We of course start with the story segment.
Mhm.
It was Captain Vasquez, Joey Ryan, and Cortez Castro re-listening to the footage of Dario Cueto murdering Mr. Cisco.
Glad you
In
know
the-
these
at the-
names.
Yep. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. Cortez Castro says that they finally got Dario Cueto. They have proof that he murdered someone. But Captain Vasquez is like, well, there's more behind that than him actually just killing a street thug. Cortez Castro, of course, was very close with Mr. Cisco and didn't take too kindly of that. Joey Ryan, of course, the dick he is, laughs a bit about it, and they have kind of a little scuffle with Joey Ryan and Cortez Castro, and we end there. So, little tension between the two partners.
Yes. Didn't this
Then
take
we
place after Ultima Lucha Dos?
After Ultima Lucha Dos,
Yeah.
yes, I think, or was it on the night of Ultima Lucha? Oh,
yeah,
no,
it
wait.
was on the night of Ultima Lucha Dos.
It was on the night of Ultima Lucha
Mhm.
Dos. There was a lot of different times in this
Yeah,
episode, so
we're going through time here. Don't
Lo-
mind us.
moving on.
Anyways,
We go to the present time in the temple for our first
Mhm.
match. It's Dr. Wagner Jr. in the ring with Famous B introducing his new client,
Mhm.
and the woman, I forgot her name,
I don't know.
dressed up as a nurse.
Nurse something. Nurse Jenny or
something.
something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Then his opponent is Mascarita Sagrada, who of course was Famous B's first client.
Mm-hmm.
Who wasn't very successful.
And he wasn't very successful in this match either.
No, he couldn't get revenge on Famous B. He got murdered by Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yeah.
Who I read is apparently 51 years old. He looks
Doesn't look
pretty
it.
impressive. Nope, he doesn't look it. Yeah, he destroyed poor Mascarita
Yeah.
with the doctor's driver. I
It
think
was something like that.
it was a squash match.
It was very squashy.
Anyways, moving on, where do we go? 1,000 years back in time.
Time travel.
Lucha Underground for ya. A little segment with a dying father who gives a little girl a medallion which she needs to fight in the Great War.
Not that Great War.
No, not that Great War, another Great War. He tells her that this medallion only works on females, and once she becomes an adult, she'll never grow old. So, don't know what that means yet.
It's
so
an immortality thing.
yeah. Then we go to back to the night of Ultima Luchadors into Captain Vasquez's office, and she actually has half of that medallion. So, is she the girl from the past? Is she actually 1,000 years old? We don't know that. It's only half of the medallion.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, the plot things. Then Cortez Castro walks in. She tells him that there's a task force on the way to the temple to arrest Derek Cueto.
No.
Which Cortez Castro, of course, likes, but Captain Vasquez doesn't agree with that and suspends Cortez Castro.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Oops.
She doesn't really know which side he's on anymore. So she just suspends him.
Yep.
Intriguing stuff. Good stuff. You see what's gonna go on here once the plot thickens even more. We'll see.
Plot.
Anyways, moving onwards to the present night again.
And another
Second match
in the temple.
It's the return of Mil Muertes to the temple.
Yeah.
And he has a match against Argenis.
Who is apparently from the heavens.
Yep. And he gets sent back straight to heaven.
He got dragged to hell. That's what he got.
Well, yeah. He's ripped. He's dead. He died 1,000 deaths.
Yeah.
Mil Muertes. He killed him.
Yeah. Another squashy squash.
Of course, he gets a lick of death from Katrina afterwards, and
But
then
during that,
Puma attacks Mil after the match. He's back.
Yeah.
Of course, last week Vampiro told him to get back on track, he first has to defeat Mil Muertes again. And then Katrina gets in between them, breaks it up. So, yeah, moving onward, we're gonna get another Prince Puma Mil Muertes match.
Oh boy.
That's
I wonder
gonna be
what
good.
crazy gimmick this match is going to be because of, Cueto and his gimmicks.
Even graver consequences. Because we got grave consequences, we got graver consequences, maybe gravest consequences.
Yes.
Just the ring is made out of caskets. I don't know. I don't fucking know. We'll see. Crazy gimmicks. Another little backstage segment. That here we are on the night of Ultima Luchadors again. I think it's Derek Cueto in his office when suddenly Joey Ryan appears. He tells Dario that he's a cop, but he wants to side with Dario, and to earn his trust.
Actually, no. I think this is present day.
Is it present day?
No, the week, the day or week Cueto returned to his office.
Oh yeah. And to earn his trust, he tells him that Cortez Castro is also a cop, and he does it because he has to have. He has kids to care for, because of course he has kids to care for, and Derek Cueto gives him a little bit of money for siding with him.
Reluctantly.
I think it's just sleazy Joey Ryan being a great sneaky bastard here.
Yeah.
Being the bad cop. Just, you wouldn't think Joey Ryan is a cop, so of course he has to be corrupt.
Yeah.
Right?
It's interesting.
And then, yeah, we're moving on to the night this episode takes place again. With Cortez Castro walking into Captain Vasquez's office to tell her that he decided for a side. He's gonna side with Captain Vasquez, of course. So, really intriguing stuff here. We have two cops that are partners, but are on different sides of this great war.
It's gonna be a very interesting war.
Intriguing stuff here, yeah. Let's see how that would pan out. But that's all the story stuff now out of the way.
Yeah. Well, that story.
That story. We're moving on to the main event of the evening, which of course was announced last week.
Oh boy, this match.
Weapons of Mass Destruction match between Killshot and Marty the Moth Martinez.
So, basically it's a military themed hardcore match. They had guns set up, weapon, ammo crates, stuff like that.
Oh my god. Speaking of the guns, the match started with Killshot clocking one of the guns against Marty's head.
Yeah, Marty the
Immediately
Moth actually
busting him
entered
open.
with holding a gun and a ammo vest.
Yeah. Yeah, Marty was bleeding immediately from
By
the
God, he got
get-go.
busted open.
Yeah, and this whole match was just fucking brutal.
Oh man, this was ooh. I'm pretty sure
yeah,
Dario Cueto was masturbating furiously throughout this match. 'Cause boy, was it
much.
violent.
But yeah, we also had during the match a couple more teases with Marty going towards Melissa Santos, being the creepy bastard that he is. Just and Melissa, of course, being disgusted.
Yeah. Using
But-
her as a shield
my
at one point.
Yep, that was just a fucking brutal match,
was
and
insane.
they were given plenty of time.
Oh yeah, this was like a 20-minute war.
It was half the episode. So.
And it went commercial free because like they got all their commercials out at the time before the match.
The complete match was commercial free. That was
It was really good.
And this match felt just like a huge payoff for the feud.
Yeah.
This is how you make a payoff match.
Mhm.
The ending match of a feud.
An absolute freaking slobber knocker.
Yeah, and I really like the ending. Of course, they set up a 20-foot ladder in the middle of the ring at some point. There were tables in the ring.
There was
We
a
already had-
superplex onto the ammo crates.
We had
Hell, there wasn't a single.
a power bomb to the outside through tables.
Oh yeah.
There were ladder bombs. Oh my god, so much stuff. But the ending was there was a 20-foot ladder in the ring. Marty was climbing up. A Killshot was lying on a table. But Killshot got up, was also climbing the ladder.
When?
Then Mariposa made her entrance and tried to interfere for Marty. Was also climbing the ladder behind Killshot. But she ate a super kick to the face and crashed through a table set up below.
Yeah.
So it was down to Marty and Killshot again on top of the ladder. Killshot was right on top of the ladder while Marty was a bit below. Then we had a real good symbolism. I like the symbolism of this ending of the match because Marty, of course, still had the dog tags of Killshot. He grabbed them, ripped them from Marty's neck, took them back, and then hit a double foot stomp on Marty through a table from the ladder.
This was like a 15-foot drop through
Yeah.
a table. Also,
And then-
you know, someone stomping your face in.
Yeah, and that was the finish. 1, 2, 3, Killshot won. This
Oh my
really
God.
hardcore match. That was a match and a half. Like I said, it felt like a huge payoff for this. What is essentially a side feud.
Yeah.
Only in Lucha Underground you see a side feud payoff this big, in this big of a way.
But hey, those
My
dog
God.
tags were important to Killshot, man.
Killshot, yeah.
And one of my favorite things about the match was Vampiro. Just
Yeah.
occasionally just kind of taking his headset off, leaving the announce table to see what the hell just happened, soaking
Yeah.
in all the violence. It was great.
And Matt Striker made a Hitler reference.
Yeah, Matt Striker made a Hitler reference.
Why not? Yeah. Then to close the show, we got a little backstage segment again with a very angry Mil Muertes who's killing lockers.
Yes.
And then Katrina walks to him and shows that they still have this, the other side of the medallion. So who's the girl from the past? Is it Katrina or Officer Vasquez? Captain Vasquez?
I want to say it's Vasquez.
Maybe.
Just because, because in that flashback scene,
Yeah,
the little
it was-
girl said, was like, no, no. And she kind of said no in a similar manner.
And it's also the little girl seemed to be on the good side,
Yes.
which of course Captain Vasquez is for the police, and Katrina on the bad side, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's intriguing stuff that definitely keeps me watching, because I want to see how this story pans out.
Yes. Frickin' Lucha Underground mixing wrestling with, actual, nighttime,
Story.
primetime dramas.
Yeah.
It's great.
Man.
Some good stuff. And finally, we move on to our final show of the cast pod.
Vikapur.
Yeah,
WCPW.
WCPW loaded. You can't stop us. You can't stop us now.
They actually have. Did they have it before? They actually have an intro video now. Did they have that before? Like an actual intro video with like stuff that happened on the show and shit.
No,
like Raw or SmackDown. I think they didn't have that before, right?
I don't think so. I think they just had like the loaded logo.
Yeah. First of all, we have the stuff that went down at the Macmillan Fest, I think. Where Joe Henry was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that. Joe
he
Hendry
was on the stage.
introducing a band.
He got attacked by Joseph Connors from behind and beaten down, and told him again that you don't make a fool of Joseph Connors and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Alright.
Like,
Was
in
pretty
terms of
cool.
introducing that band, it was really cool.
And they then played Joseph Connors' theme song.
It's like, I am the What Culture World Heavyweight Champion. Play my music.
Play my Joe Henry's music. Wait a minute.
Play Joe Hendry's music. Yeah.
And Joseph Connors. No. Moving on to the actual show.
Yes.
Martin Kirby walks into Adam Pacitti's office. Eric Bischoff was also still there. And he asks for a title match because he's on a roll now.
He's on a winning streak.
Yeah.
Baby.
He wants a match. He wants a match against Will Ospreay for the new title, the Internet Championship or whatever. But Eric Bischoff has other plans. He announces a match: Martin Kirby versus Will Ospreay.
Yay.
I just realized I made a boo-boo in my in my I'm gonna read it how I put it in my notes. Martin Kirby versus Will Ospreay versus Travis Banks versus Marty Scurll.
Wow.
Of course, Travis Banks is not twice in there. It's Pete Dunne.
It was Sasha Banks, clearly.
No.
Brent Banks?
Martin Kirby, Will Ospreay, Pete Dunne, Travis Banks, Marty Scurll.
Jeez.
Those 5 guys. Yeah. Moving onwards.
Another 5-way match that was also fairly chaotic in one week.
But it was not a repeat like the women's match.
Yeah.
Backlash, and then this was a new one. And it was great match. It was great fun.
Yes.
So
This is a
so
fun
much
match.
We had like we were playing Twister with submissions.
Yes.
So Marty Scurll was going for a Mexican surfboard on Travis Banks, at least he tried to. But then Will Ospreay joined in and went for a octopus stretch on Marty Scurll. Then
Martin
Kirby joined in and put Travis Banks in a crossface as well.
Yeah.
And Pete Dunne joined in and was like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Didn't know what to do and just clotheslined Will Ospreay at the top
Breaking it all
and
up.
broke up.
Also, the start of the match was great because it started with Banks attacking Kirby on the leading to the outside, as well as Pete Dunne attacking Marty
Scurll.
Yeah, Marty Scurll.
And Ospreay was just left standing. And
He was just standing there like, well, okay.
What the fuck do I do now?
Yeah.
Hit the ropes, did a flippy shit dive onto everyone.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Smiled and waved for the camera.
It was great. It's like, hi, I'm part of this as well. Also, it was good. Will Ospreay is great. Because even during his entrance, like, he was the 4th entrant, so once he got in the ring, he looked like he counted how many guys were in the ring, and he just kind of stood there at the ramp waiting, arms folded.
For Martin Kirby, of course. Then there was another 4-way submission, like
freaking human centipede of leg scissors or head scissors.
I think Travis Banks had Pete Dunne in a head scissor or I think Travis Banks. I don't know. Someone had. they were all in head scissors. Pete Dunne, Travis
Marty
Banks,
Scurll, I know, was
Marty
like
Scurll,
on the last
and
end of it.
he was the last, yeah. And Will Ospreay. And then Martin Kirby joined in and just did a Boston Crab, and he had everyone in a Boston
Yeah,
Crab.
he flipped everyone over into a Boston Crab. It was fantastic.
It was great.
It got broke up by Skrull because
Skrull broke up. He got to the ropes. Yeah. Oh man.
so many shenanigans in this match. It was great.
Yeah. There was so many great spots. There was a double tombstone pile driver.
Yes.
Pete Dunne on Travis Banks and Marty Scurll on Will Ospreay. But it also only led to a 2 count. There was everyone was in a corner except Travis Banks and Will Ospreay. Travis Banks hit a sick German suplex into the corner.
Ooh, that was
and
nasty
did
looking.
a Kevin Owens and hit cannonballs on everyone.
Except Ospreay, who got out of the way.
Ospreay, who got out of the way, yeah. We had 2 cheeky Nando's kicks on the opposing sides on Travis Banks and Martin Kirby. After the double tombstone, there was also Pete Dunne and Marty Scurll fighting again, and then Martin Kirby came in and was like, "Hey, I'm also there." Tried to go for a double choke slam, but
yeah, it didn't quite work.
Pete Dunne bit his one hand, and Marty Scurll broke his fingers on the other hand. And also great stuff was when Martin Kirby tried to go for this Soyberg elbow.
He body slammed everyone in a line.
Yeah. And then he tried to go for the Soyberg elbow. Whoop, 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 whoop. First one rolls out of the ring.
It's like, oh.
Kirby said, whoop, 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 whoop. Second one rolls out of the ring. Kirby's even said, whoop, 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 whoop. Next one rolls out of the ring, which left only Pete Dunne lying there. He goes, whoop, 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 whoop. Then Pete Dunne stands up and just bites Martin Kirby's hand.
Yes. It's fantastic.
Oh, just great. But the finish of the match was probably the best part.
Yes.
We had a couple of finishers hit. Martin Kirby tried to roll up Will Ospreay again, like he beat him. Didn't happen. Then he gets thrown out of the ring. Then Travis Banks hits a airplane spin on Will Ospreay, but then Martin Kirby comes in again, throws Travis Banks out of the ring. Then Pete Dunne comes in, tries to kick Martin Kirby. Martin Kirby blocks the kick, sends Pete Dunne's leg into the incoming Marty Scurll. Then Pete Dunne tries to punch Martin Kirby, which Martin Kirby also blocks. He throws his hand onto Martin Scurll and kicks Pete Dunne's leg, which leads to Pete Dunne hitting a stunner on Marty Scurll. And then Martin Kirby goes for the Sable Bomb. He actually hits it for once and gets the 3 count.
The Sable Bomb. It finally happened.
But to that ending sequence, I know I just explained it all, but
yes.
Go ahead and watch it.
Yeah, the ending sequence was amazing.
It was just so smooth and it was just great.
Especially the stunner spot.
Yeah.
Just sweep kicks him into causing the stunner.
Oh my god. Man. And Martin Kirby won.
And there was a huge pop for the Sable Bomb, rightfully so.
Man.
It was great. So I think it's kind of interesting how Martin Kirby is suddenly on this winning streak after losing every freaking match up until Ospreay.
And he's the biggest face of WCPW.
That. And then
although Pacitti doesn't like him.
Yeah, I think you mean Parmesan.
Oh yeah.
But and then on the flip side, El Ligero, who has won every single match up until last week.
Yeah. He wasn't even on this week's show, so
sadly.
Anyways, moving on to the next match.
I just love Martin Kirby.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Except Parmesan.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we take a little trip to TNA.
Yeah, it's time for the TNA segment. It's back. No.
Drew Galloway versus Moose. He's so over now.
He's more over than Kirby somehow.
Those goddamn moose chants.
Mm-hmm.
And
Everywhere.
you have to do the motion with the arm as well.
Yeah. Moose.
It was a pretty good match.
Yeah.
Hard-hitting match.
Mm-hmm.
I've not too much to say about it.
Yeah, it was, a couple big men going at it.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm not quite as impressed with Moose as I feel like I should be.
Mm-hmm.
But he still, does a good job.
Yeah.
In the ring.
He's still pretty athletic and has good matches.
Yeah.
So,
one thing that kind of annoys me is like how he, sets up his game breaker discus clothesline because it got blocked like 4 or 5 times in the match.
Yeah.
And he did hit his go to hell, which is basically a double-handed choke slam power bomb thing.
Yeah.
Which is actually his
like
finisher in TNA.
It looked like Clash of the Titans.
Yeah. Except he sets him up on the top rope and then, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, moving onwards, we have a little backstage segment.
Also, Galloway won, by the way.
Yeah, Galloway won with the Future Shock DDT.
Also, he also hit a tombstone pile driver.
Yeah,
that's
that was
3.
A third of the night. My God. Backstage segment with Will Ospreay leaving for Japan again, but he gets stopped for a quick interview, being asked if he wants to be back. He says, of course, he has some unfinished business with someone who always slips out of his hands at every given opportunity. That one is Martin Kirby. When he comes back from Japan in November, he makes Martin Kirby his target because he's the aerial assassin, he has a target. And he would like to face him again. And that should be great.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Then we move on to the women's match, and we are introducing 2 new women to the division.
Yeah.
It was a tag match. It was Bay Priestley and... Player. Bay Priestley and Alex Windsor versus Little Miss Roxy and Nixon Newell. And again, it was a pretty good match.
Yeah. Roxy looked a little green.
Yeah.
She definitely looked like she didn't have much experience.
She, of course, got a gum put in her mouth because that's the way you welcome the women.
Yeah.
She was like in a torture, not torture, in a gory special. Put in a gory special by Alex Windsor, and while she was in the Bay Priestley put her gum into her mouth again.
Yes. Because Priestley is a sick fuck, as the O2 crowd chanted.
Nixon Newell didn't kill someone here, sadly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But it was a pretty good match. Ended up with Little Miss Roxy getting pinned. And after the match, Alex Windsor and Bay Priestley beat down Nixon Newell and make their intentions clear that they're going after the championship.
Well, at least Windsor.
At least Windsor, yeah.
She wants that title.
Just good. It would be a different match.
Yeah.
And just Nixon Newell against Bay Priestley again. Just good.
I'm definitely for them, slowly introducing more women into the roster.
Then we have another backstage segment with Jack the Jobber hitting on Susie. And, she wasn't really digging it. And then Primate joined in. And,
some say that he's still running to this day.
Yeah, he kind of chased down Jack the Jobber onto the streets of Newcastle.
And apparently has gone all the way at least to Atlanta.
At least to Atlanta, yes.
Just ran across the ocean.
In a day, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made another boo-boo because I wrote down in my...
Oh boy.
For the next segment that Primate beat down Lost Perspectiva in the locker room. No, it was Rampage, of course.
I mean, they're both hairy men.
Yeah. It was Rampage. He beat down Lost Perspectiva in their locker room. I mean, not Lucas Archer and not Drake.
Yeah. No, dude, it's Lucha Archer and the Great El Draco. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's even for the match now.
Mm-hmm.
Rampage
Except for
versus Big
Blampier,
Damo.
but you know.
Except for Blampier, yeah. Main event time. Rampage versus Big Damo. No holds barred. The pile driver ban is
Sit down
lifted.
pile driver, because every other pile driver is just fine.
Yeah, it was a pretty damn intense match.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, Blampier didn't get involved nearly as much as I thought he was going to.
He got involved at the start by
Yeah.
punching Rampage on the back, which was not a good idea.
Nope.
My God, they need some more solid crowd barriers because Big Damo won.
They might as well just
crowd barrier
remove the
0.
barriers at this point.
They just they throw each other into the barricades.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna stop Big
Yeah.
Damo or Rampage.
Yeah, Damo and ended up throwing Rampage almost clearly out of the O2.
Yep, they almost went onto the streets of Newcastle as well. We had another suplex on the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
My God. And the finishing sequence was a goddamn superplex.
Yeah. A
From the
superplex
top of-
into a pile driver.
I thought the ring was about to collapse.
It's gonna be Big Show Lesnar all over again.
Yeah, but luckily it didn't.
Mhm.
And then Rampage hit a sit-down pile driver and he actually beat Big Damo.
Yes.
Wow.
While Blampier was kind of laid out because he got hit with a chair.
Yeah.
He tried to
Yeah,
introduce a
he-
chair and it
he-
got kind of kicked in his face.
Yeah, they tried to go for coast to coast with Blampier.
Van
Holding
Terminator.
Van Terminator coast to coast with the chair in between.
Mhm.
And Rampage punched the chair into Blampier's face and then hit the superplex.
I just want to point out, there's been a lot of people teasing the Van Terminator suddenly.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
you got Big
Well-
Damo doing it, Rosemary did it during that no DQ match against Ali and Smash. Like, what the hell?
Just hit it for once.
Yeah.
Damn it. But yeah, that was loaded for this episode.
Mhm.
Bit shorter.
Yeah, it was only like, what, an hour 20? There's only 4 major segments.
4 matches, yeah.
Match, yeah.
Couple of backstage segments, but they were mostly short ones.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
It was pretty good, though.
Again, pretty good show.
The 5-way match was goddamn amazing.
Yeah, it was just great.
Mm-hmm.
So, which...
This is
Of
gonna be a tough one
Yeah.
for our awards of the week. Oh boy. So, match of the week, Mueller.
Match of the
What
week.
is your match of the week? Or dare I say matches?
I'm gonna go for one match. I've decided it's gonna be Killshot versus Marty the Moth Martinez. Because I just thought it was a huge blow off to the feud. It felt the right place, right time.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It was intense. They were given a lot of time.
You're given a lot of
And yeah.
weapons.
A lot of weapons, of course. A lot of blood.
A lot of Marty's
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. This is... There's a couple matches I could have gone with. I could have gone with the Killshot Marty. Pretty much every single match in the CWC. Just all 4 of them. But I'm going to pick the one that was the biggest surprise out of every single match this week, and that is The Miz and Dolph Ziggler.
I was about to say that
Yeah.
you would go for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, like, no, I don't think anybody expected... Like, everyone probably expected that match to be the weakest of the pay-per-view, and
Yeah.
it ended up being the best.
Yeah, that would have probably been my second pick.
Mm-hmm. It was fantastic, and some of the best work from both of them, really.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah.
So
So, there's the match
wrestler
of
of
the
the
week. Yeah, your wrestler of the week.
I'm gonna go with TJ Perkins,
Uh-huh.
just for winning the Cruiserweight Classic,
Yes.
which I didn't think it was a huge upset to me.
Mm.
But either Kota Ibushi or Zack Sabre Jr. won. but he was a deserving champion. He had 2 great matches.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a tie. It's gonna be T.J. Perkins and Grand Metalik for them to put on 2, like not 1 but 2, at least 4-star matches
In one night.
in an hour.
In an hour.
Yeah, and like these weren't short matches; these were like 15, 20 minutes.
15, 20, yeah. Yeah.
Like holy shit, those 2 deserved just all the craziness of it all. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't mind me. It was a great match, okay?
So, the moment of the week.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, the greatest moment of the week.
I'm gonna start by saying I'm just gonna say the crowning of the 3 new champions at Backlash. Because they were all crowd-pleasing ones. We were
Yes.
all happy for it. So, that was my moment of the week.
That one's a good one. I could have went with TJP winning the Cruiserweight Classic, but I think my favorite moment overall, I'm gonna go with the ending to the WMD match with Killshot doing the foot stomp from like 15, 16 feet in the air through a table to Marty.
Yeah.
Insanely brutal end to an insanely brutal match.
Yep.
It was just, yeah. Holy crap,
great.
that move. That's all I have to say.
Which of course leads us to our question of the week.
We kind of both thought of one. Let's see if we thought of the same thing.
So Rhino, what's your question?
My question was simply your favorite match overall in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Good, I have a different question.
Damn.
The favorite match, I'm kind of torn between 2. Both involve Kota Ibushi. I'm gonna go for the less obvious one. I'm gonna go for the Brian Kendrick versus Kota Ibushi.
That was a really good match. Yeah, this is hard.
You're going for the other one?
No, I'm going... Because, like, Kendrick Ibushi was amazing. Just the semifinal and the final were also incredible. I'm gonna go with Gargano v Ciampa.
Oh, I thought you were going for Cedric Alexander versus Kota Ibushi because that would have been my other pick.
Yeah, that was another good one, but I went with Gargano and Ciampa because that's like the perfect example of it. If we're like when we're in the ring, we're not friends.
Yeah.
Basically.
So, my question.
This is so good.
My question. Who were you impressed the most by? Which of the guys from the Cruiserweight Classic? Who impressed you the most?
Oh boy. You go first.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say Grand Metalik, just simply because I've never heard of him before, and he went all the way to the finals and put on great matches every round. So great stuff.
Metal League. I have to go with Brian Kendrick.
Yeah.
Because he put on, fantastic matches, had some great storytelling, and yeah, he was just the biggest surprise to me. I thought he would be like, he'd be in the first round, get eliminated, just to be like, hey, Rick, remember the Brian Kendrick? Same thing with Tajiri, really.
Yeah.
But no, he went to the second round as well. But yeah, I have to go with Kendrick.
Yeah. Okay.
So as always, sound off in the comments.
Yeah.
What was your favorite match of the week, and your wrestler of the week, and your favorite moment of the week, and the answers to the other questions.
Finally put some comments there.
Yes, we want your interaction.
Your opinions.
Give us your opinions. All of them.
so we can totally shit on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're not King Ross. We're not that big of assholes.
No.
Yeah.
The end is also not nigh. Well, the end of this podcast is nigh.
The end is nigh. The end is nigh. Fucking run away. The end is nigh.
Just love that. Oh, man.
Ah.
Anyways, I guess that concludes this week's episode. We had a lot of shit to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. I'm probably not going to do an extra bagels this week just because I don't really have the time to. But I'll definitely come back next week, and yeah, you'll get to hear me talk about TNA and probably Decay a
Smash.
lot. Well, no Smash. No new Smashes like uploaded, but they are filming. They have been filming this weekend their big 3-night Smash versus Progress cross promotion thing.
Oh, okay.
Which is gonna be awesome.
That should be great, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so. Oh no.
What?
No, I don't know. Don't get to hear a dumb nerd talk about a crazy psycho demon person for half an hour.
Anyways, I guess it's time to sign out.
Yeah.
Top guys out.
Yes. No. But hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the Bagel Club channel for more content. And
follow us on Twitter.
Yes, follow us on Twitter. I am at RhinoGT4.
I'm at Müllermilch245.
Links are in the description. And also, and if you didn't like this podcast, well then there's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. SAWFT. Soft. I had to do that because of the intro. Just gotta add that to it.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Anyways. So, yeah, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. Top guys out.